Personal injury cases in our country cannot ever obtain justice. It's absolutely an impossibility. That's like saying that a rock can enjoy life. Okay, you can't have justice when you've been injured. Personal injury law, justice is rare, justice is an illusion, and the inquiring mind wants to know why. Okay, well, here's the question for you. If at the end of your recovery from an injury, I were to tell you you were to get $5,000, all your bills are paid, your lawyer's paid, you might think that that's okay, depending upon the level of your injury. And then I say to you, well, $10,000. And now you're thinking, that's not so bad. And instead I tell you, no, wait a minute, I'm going to give you $25,000. And depending upon your injury, you might say, hey, okay, that's pretty cool. And again, depending upon that injury, now you might say, if I ask, would you do it all over again for the same result? And now you're thinking about it. Well, wait a minute, hold on. My neck hurt for 2.5 months. I had to go to the doctor, to go to the chiropractor. That was really inconvenient. Okay, but I got $25,000 when it was all over. That's, would you do that again? Maybe some of you would say yes, and maybe some of you would say no. But as the injury becomes more and more serious, the answer is much, much more clear. A broken arm, a broken leg, or some permanent injury that incapacitates you in some way or prohibits you from doing something. There is no amount of money that anyone could ever give me to allow me to say, yes, I'd do it again if I have a serious, permanent, disabling, maiming type of an injury. There is no justice. Our system of compensation in the United States allows for the payment of medical bills, the reimbursement of the job losses, the time that you missed from your job and the income that you lost, and an additional amount for suffering, for inconvenience, the disruption of your life, for being aggravated, for your pain. But you can't measure that in terms of what's fair, because everybody's different and everybody has different things that they're being disrupted from, that they're taken out of their normal everyday life's loop. The work that they're doing for some is important, for others is very important, for some is critical, and now they can't do it, so it affects more than just them. I can go on and on and on about the specifics because there's just an endless number there of people who are hurt and injured and how it affects them adversely. So at the end, there is no amount of money that realistically be said to be fair, and I use the word fair as a substitute. Now, when I flip the discussion around and I get to the reality of what happens, many times, unfortunately, there isn't even enough money